Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. AmericanGTS gave me an awesome idea of what to do for to lead into my level 100 battles. I'm still gonna have battles nonetheless, but to give a demonstration of what I'm going to be doing, let me go ahead and set this up real quick. Here's a little demonstration of what I'm gonna be doing. Rawr, Geodude. Ah, Chico! Razor Leaf. Super effective. Geodude just fainted. Blah blah blah. Okay. Yes. It's going to be like that, except an actual Pokemon battle format. You know how you make your in-game team for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, whatever Pokemon game you're playing, and the Pokemon are low level and know things like Ember or Razor Leaf or something like that? Well, that's what me and AmericanGTS are going to be doing. We're going to be having low level battles, kind of like rival battles in the game, except using our in-game teams. We're going to do level 15, then level 25, level 50, and then that's going to lead into our level 100 battles. I hope you enjoy the battle, and hopefully it looks a lot more entertaining than pushing these things together. Yeah. Alright, here we go, the first battle of Heart Gold. Sorry if the nicknames are terrible, I came up with them in about 5 seconds, and please don't mention the 2 will work closer rule. That doesn't apply for these battles. So I used Sleep Powder on the first turn on his Bellsprout to make his Bellsprout completely useless, and then I'm going to go ahead and go for a Confusion, predicting a switch. So then he switches out to Godzilla, and Confusion's not going to do anything to it, unfortunately. I'm like, oh well, you served a good purpose. Go ahead and set back. I set an Unbelievable to take whatever he's going to use. He uses Scary Face, but of course, my speed is terrible on Chikorita anyways. Then he switches out to his Beedrill. Like, oh man, I have nothing for this guy on this thing. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and send in Death Row here. He Poison Stings me, and that doesn't do much normally, but he gets a poison off too. I'm like, oh come on, first poison? Oh well, that's the way it goes, I guess. So then he sends in Geodude, and I have nothing for Geodude, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out here after I get poisoned, of course. So I switch out to Unbelievable again. And he goes for Rock Polish, but since Geodude's not EV trained, then obviously Rock Polish is going to be pretty much useless here. So then he switches out to his Beedrill again. I predicted that's why he went for a Tackle, but even still, that did nothing. So I'm like, oh man, oh well, go Spearow. I was going to go ahead and try to go for a Pursuit here, predicting a switch, but he doesn't switch, so I wasted a turn. Great. I'm going to die. Lovely. So then I send in Dehydrated here, knowing I can resist whatever he has to offer. He uses Rock Smash, which is super effective. I use Magnitude, hoping to do more, but it gets Magnitude 6. Come on. Just, what? Is that really the best you could do? So then I send in Butterfree here, knowing he can resist whatever, and he could use Confusion to kill off the Beedrill. So thankfully that thing's down, which is awesome. So then he's probably going to send in his Totodile again, in which case I'm prepared for it. And we're just going to go ahead and use Stun Spore on it to paralyze it, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to flash it to death, to where it can't even attack me, and then proceed from there. So he gets the Parahacks, and I go ahead and flash. I'm going to constantly keep on doing this over and over. So he goes for a Bite, I go for a second flash right after this. Apparently he has a Shell Bell. So I go for another flash, and his accuracy lowers again, and he misses Bite. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'm going to go for a third flash, and he switches out to his Bedrock. Alright, cool, flash. And since Rock Throw was already pretty inaccurate, I should be able, I'm going to I try to go for a Confusion. I played my luck card here, hoping he would miss Rock Throw because it's flashed, but he doesn't, and I just lost my Butterfree. Great. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send in Chikorita now, and he obviously withdraws and sends in his Bellsprout. Okay, I really wish I was a Grass Poison type here, because he wakes up and uses Poison Powder. Why can't you be like Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur's cool. I mean, yes, you're really cute, and that's why I chose you as a starter, but why can't it be Grass Poison, really? And he has Cut. I didn't get Cut yet in the game. Well, I could, but I certainly bothered getting it. But, yeah, Tackle obviously doesn't do as much as Cut. So I use Synthesis here to just stall as much as I can, and he's going to constantly go for a Cut again. And Poison's going to constantly add up, so I send in Dehydrated here, predicting a Cut, so I can reset the Poison status. So then predicting a Vine Whip, I switch back out to Chikorita here, and then I'm going to go for another Synthesis since my Poison's reset. He goes for another Cut right after here, so he goes for a Cut, and I'm going to go ahead and go for a Synthesis. I should have gone for a second Synthesis, but instead, I just, decided to attack him with Tackle instead. I don't know what I was thinking here, but, oh well. I don't think I could have won that anyway, but at least I would have had a better chance. Ah well, that's the way it goes. So then I send in Dehydrated here, and obviously it's going to get Vine Whipped to death. So that's going to be good game, but don't worry, I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time! Oh yeah, by the way, should let you guys know that I finished up my team that I'm going to be using, my new team. I finally finished it. And I have a list of people I'm going to be battling first in order. The first one I'm going to be battling is EVGirl21, or my girlfriend, AmericanGTS, Joker the Gengar, and I'm not sure if I said anyone else who's going to battle me before this. If you're on this list, please tell me. And those of you who have always wanted me to battle me, you have a chance to battle me before I actually post the first battle with this team on YouTube. So go ahead and leave me send me a message through PM. Even if I only get like 2 answers, that just means less people to actually, you know, sift through and choose through a randomizer or something like that. I'll probably only get like 1 or 2, more than likely, because no one ever posts comments, really, so how do I know that they'll actually leave me a PM message to battle me? Well, anyway, so hopefully I could battle you all, and keep in mind I'm not going to be able to battle all of you because, well, I can only record so many battles before I have to actually, you know, start posting them. Alright, see ya.